Welcome to my presentation. In this presentation, let us try to solve some linear equations of the form ax plus b is equal to cx plus d using the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division properties. Let's say we have an example of this type. Let's say we want to solve 3x minus 4 times 2 minus x is equal to 3 times x minus 2 minus 4. It might look lengthy, but once we use the basic rules, the ones which we've been talking about, once we use the basic rules, we should be able to, and once we follow the steps in a logical manner, we should be able to arrive at the answer very quickly. So let's start this process. Step number 1. We will simplify the left hand side and the right hand side using the distribution property. So 3x minus negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Negative 4 times negative x is positive 4x. That is on the left hand side. And on the right hand side, we're going to distribute the 3 to every one of the terms. 3 times x is 3x. And then 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. And we have the negative 4 there. On the left hand side, we have some similar terms to combine, and when we do that, 3x plus 4x will be equal to 7x minus 8 is going to be equal to, on the right hand as well, right hand too, we have some similar terms to combine. Negative 4 plus negative 6 is negative 10. Since we have x's on both sides and constant numbers on both sides, it is our choice to either get rid of the constant number first or get rid of the x terms on one side so that we can collect all the x terms to one side of the equation. Let's say this time let us get rid of the 3x on the right hand side. Step number 2. What we want to see here is we want to add negative 3x on both sides of the equation. Both sides of the equation, and when we do that, this is what is going to happen. 7x minus 3x minus 8 is equal to 3x minus 3x minus 10. So the right hand side simplifies to the positive 3x, negative 3x cancels out, leaving us with negative 10. And on the left hand side, these are similar terms. 7x minus 3x will be 4x minus 8. Now we have constant terms on both left hand side and the right hand side. So therefore, we'll write that as step number 3. So in the step number 3, we want to get rid of the 8, and the only way to get rid of that is by adding positive 8 to both sides of the equation. And when we do that, this is what we're going to come up with. 4x minus 8 plus 8 is equal to negative 10 plus 8. Therefore, the positive 8 and negative 8 cancels out, leaving us with 4x is equal to negative 2. 4x is equal to negative 2. We want to find the value of x. Therefore, we will write that as step number 4. To find the value of x, let me write this a little bit more cleaner. So this is step 4. To find the value of x, we want to multiply by the reciprocal of 4. Multiply by 1 over 4. And the way we know it is as follows. If we have a number 4 and the reciprocal of 4 is 1 over 4, if we multiply a number by its reciprocal, the product is always going to be equal to 1. We know that. Therefore, when we multiply by 1 over 4, the value on the left hand side will be equal to 1x or just x. We're going to multiply by 1 over 4 on both sides. and therefore 4x times 1 over 4 is equal to negative 2 times 1 over 4. Therefore, as you can see, the 4 and 4 cancels out, leaving us with x on the left hand side is equal to 4 is a multiples of 2, so therefore 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. Therefore, the value of x is going to be equal to negative 1 half. Negative 1 half. So that's the way we want to be able to solve this example. Okay. So in my next presentation, we will solve some more linear equations of the form ax plus b is equal to cx plus d using the distribution, using these distribution rule, the addition subtraction rule, and the multiplication division rule.